I plunged the syringe into the paralyzed woman's thigh. Seeing no reaction, I produced a lighter and scorched her foot. Amidst the puzzled stares of all present, I delivered my diagnosis. The woman was feigning paralysis.
Hey, I'm not faking.
Yet I pretended not to hear. I ordered my subordinate to expel her from the hospital. I then stood outside the ward until my subordinate informed me the woman had suffered sudden respiratory distress. Only then did I re-enter the ward, instructing her to relax.
Stab you!
My subordinates were perplexed by my actions, but my intentions ran deeper. Approaching her, I raised the syringe abruptly. Seeing no fear in her eyes, I examined her neck, her carotid artery bulging. I pushed her onto the bed and plunged the needle into her chest. Only when they witnessed me drawing out the congealed blood did my subordinates finally comprehend. I had long suspected her condition, merely confirming it now. They'd grown accustomed to my erratic behavior. That very morning, a man paralyzed for 8 years attempted to drown himself. Fortunately, he was brought to hospital in time. His wife arrived to discharge him. I urged her to abandon him, a burden to the family, better to let go sooner, but she refused to forsake her husband. I glanced at the still unconscious man and began twisting the truth, claiming she had no desire to care for her paralyzed husband. Furious, she ignored me and prepared to take him home. As I watched them closely, I noticed the man's mouth twitch. I instructed her to lower him. Then I leaned close to his lips, listening intently to his words. Subsequently, I compiled all the hospital records of paralyzed patients and instructed my subordinates to compare each case with the man's symptoms. They completed the task with extreme reluctance. I suspected a tumor might have developed in his pancreas and ordered an endoscopic examination. My subordinates thought I'd lost my mind, as this could endanger his life, but my mind was made up. My subordinates had no choice but to comply. Not only did they find no tumor in the pancreas, but they also caused the man's throat to collapse. Seeing him unable to breathe, they had no choice but to perform a tracheotomy. My subordinates questioned my flawed decision-making, but I remained convinced his throat hadn't collapsed. Rather, his brain had malfunctioned, issuing erroneous commands.